Alright guys, it's a new day. Working on the shipbox drift car Subaru and made a little impulse purchase. So these are some 5x100 18 by 9.5 plus 38 MB battles that are going to be going on the front of the Sub. I did end up picking these up from two separate people, so I got a pretty decent deal on them. Both have new tires. Both have the same size tires on them, which is good. So, but one is chrome, one is white. But the plan is to strip this thing so it's chrome, just like this one right here. But yeah, these are gonna be the front wheels for the Subi. And today we get to put all the wheels on the car, throw fluid in the diff, throw fluid in the trans, see if the rear wheel drive actually works, and then start to dial in fitment for the car. And then tomorrow my shifter bushings come in for the rest of the car, for like the rest of the shifter kit or whatever, then I can drive it, and then we can start mobbing around. As you can see, we are tucking quite a bit still. So the plan is I actually did find a couple small spacers, 5x100 spacers, but they aren't much. They are like 5mm, it looks like. So I'll toss those on the front on each side, which will help the fitment. But yeah, I mean, it looks good, but definitely needs a little spacer. So I popped the fender off real quick, and as you can see, we are hitting right there, which I figured we were. So that's gonna become an issue. But man, they do look good. They do look good. I'm gonna get the other one mounted up. I'm gonna do some cutting and trimming to see what I can do with, and I'm gonna toss the other set of wheels on in the rear. So let's get right into making these wheels fit and going lower. I don't know if I want to put these in the rear or in the front, so I haven't decided yet. I've tested both, and I'm gonna have to cut in the front for both sets of wheels with how low I want to be. But I also can't go as low as I want to be until I can get some better wheels. I need some, I'm looking for some, I don't know, 18 by 10.5s with some either negative offset or zero offset. So I'm gonna be picking this up tomorrow because it's getting light out, bugs are starting to come out, and it's hard to see where everything clears. I've ran into issues with hitting right here with the wheel, hitting the coilover with the wheel, and then I even ran into issues with hitting the axle on the subframe right there. So I'm gonna have to do some slotting there as well if I want to go any lower. So just a lot of things you got to do once just dumping a car. Plus I kind of need spacers to really get the fitment I want, so I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. But yeah, we're gonna keep just cooking this shit out, pick this up tomorrow. I'm gonna mess with this stuff a little bit longer than pick it up tomorrow, and I want to drive it tomorrow, so I got a late start today. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right guys, it's the next day, and today's the day we're gonna be cutting. I'm gonna cut from here, just this little section right here. I'm gonna cut it so I can actually lower the car, and then down the road I'm gonna be tubbing it, or I might do like a cool brace from here, like a bar from here to here, and like just leave this open. But we'll see. I'm gonna do it on both sides for now, just cut it. In the rear I actually have to trim the trailing arm right here, because the trailing arm, when I lower the car, the trailing arm actually hits the frame right there. And then on top of that, I have to, as you can see, the axle was hitting the subframe right there, so I gotta slot the subframe so the axle can go up higher, because we're having issues with that stuff hitting when I go lower with the car. So I'm gonna get all that shit slotted, and then hopefully we can get the car on the ground then, because that's just kind of holding me up right now, is all those things kind of binding. So yeah, let's get her done. we got some metal cuts. So as you can see, this whole front engine bay part is open now. And like I was saying before, I probably will do some like a bar here to like here, like a angle bar, which will add some strength, but I'm not worried as much since I do have a strut bar. It's gonna help keep the chassis from a lot of body roll, which I did cut out quite a bit, but it's not the major parts of it, so I'm not too worried about it. But I do have full lock. As you can see, that is full lock. And I do have full lock both ways, which is pretty mint. I did have to hit this railing right here, as you can see, but full lock. I ended up tucking the ABS wire up along here so it's out of the way, and then I ended up moving the boost controller here, just routing it through there, and then MAF sensor to speed density obviously right here, and then just kind of tucked everything out of the way so it's not gonna blow over here and hit the wheel and rub through it, so none of that's gonna be an issue. So yeah, this side's done, and as you can see, we're tucked up pretty good. Low wise, we're gonna be scraping for sure. The wheel is almost level with the U-frame right there, so definitely gonna be low. Hopefully I can go as low as I can in the rear as I am in the front, but we're almost done. We got a quarter of it done for fitment wise. The rears should be a little easier. I don't have to do as much cutting, but for this other side right here, I might just tuck this up right away out of the way so it won't be an issue, just because I do have to cut a lot of this. We'll see. It depends how close the tire actually is to the wiring, but I'm guessing it is going to be an issue, so I will probably just tuck this, but we'll see when we get there. But I'm gonna get this side start cutting out, and then I'll let you guys know what I find or come up with. Alright guys, we're almost done with this side, and I am tucking the harness up over here since we didn't end up cutting a lot of that away. I got full lock, which is mint. ABS wire is already tucked up. Just gotta basically mount this in here somewhere. I'm just gonna zip tie it good for now. I won't have any issues. It's not gonna go anywhere. Yeah, I mean, this side's done. Just gotta finish tucking up some wiring, and then front is done. I decided I'm just gonna trim the inside of this fender on both fronts, so I can not have worries about buckling the fenders, even though they're kind of junk. But I might try and save them because they are in good shape besides just the paint chipping. I want to drive this thing tonight, so let's get cooking. We're onto the rear now. So like I was saying before, we just gotta slot this area right here so our axle can go up higher, and then we just gotta slot this or pound this up a little bit so that our trailing arm isn't just sitting on there. So yeah, just gotta get this stuff done and then figure out some fitment for the rear, make sure it's good and tight, and then we're mint. Then we're on to putting the bushing in and then driving it, basically. I mean, besides like getting some fluids and whatnot, but she's almost there, boys. So I'm gonna keep cooking. All right, guys. So this is as low as I can go on 18s right now. I can't slot the subframe anymore unless I take out the subframe literally and then drop it and slot it and shit. I just tossed the front bumper on. It's not bolted or anything, but it is fucking low to the ground. Same with the skirts. The skirts actually hit the ground. But the thing does look good. I think I might toss the white hood back on it for the week. But all I gotta do is tighten up some shit, and then we could drive her. Because I have full lock now. I'm gonna enjoy it, and then I'm gonna get some 17s probably, and I'll just be dumped. Yeah, it's pretty much as low as I can go. The fronts are not even on the springs. The coilover is compressed all the way, and it's not even using the springs. So it's basically nothing, no spring to help. It's pretty level actually. Maybe the rear is a little bit higher. but that's literally as low as I can get the rear right now. The trailing arm is actually hitting on the frame, so I can't really do much until I drop the whole subframe, which is fine for now. Car looks good as is. So this is everything I cut out right here. I got full lock, which is mint. Everything's tucked up. Fuse box is right here. Kind of hard to see, but yeah, she's mint. I did start it up, and the rear wheels do spin, so we'll see how long that lasts. It's a Subaru, you know. So yeah, I'm gonna button this thing up and take her for a drive. Guys, she drives, and she drives pretty damn good. I took it around the block a couple times just to figure out height wise, and everything looks good. New day, and the Subi's outside. I did mob her around last night. She did pretty good. I just gotta figure out what's rubbing in the rear right here. As you can see, right here it is rubbing somewhere. I don't know where. So I'm gonna have to jack up the rear, figure that out, but other than that, she's pretty good. I got almost full lock, so it's pretty meant for tucking front. Fitment's alright, but I scrape like fucking crazy. I want to get some clips of me scraping, but last night I was throwing mad sparks. It was so fun. But as you can see, I've already scraped through most of the U-frame right there. So yeah, it's definitely low. But that's what I want to do, is I want to scrape through that U-frame first before I have to do it on the truss. But yeah, she's ripping. So rear wheel drive works good. Through all the gears, buttery smooth. Done a little burnout already just because I've been stuck a few times, but man, she's coming along. She is coming along. I do need to put the grill in, but yeah, I'm excited. I'm gonna do like an eyeball alignment. After a clean culture, I'm gonna get a real alignment and then actually dial it in, and then just enjoy the car as is, being low, until we get better wheels, bigger wheels, better wheels. I want to do some like 17 by 10.5s with 0 offset, if not negative offset. So that's the plan. But man, she looks good. She does look good. Now I just got to do some taillights on her. So I got to pick up some cutting disc for my Dremel so I can actually make the clears, and then clean up the headlights, get some fresh tint on there. I might take out the roof rack too, but we'll see. And then I got to start doing body work once I get all the taillights and headlights done. Start doing some body work just to clean it up. These fenders, actually, I ended up cutting like the inner lip right here, and I think I could save these fenders because they're really not that bad. Yeah, this thing just needs to be cleaned up now. But anyways, that's gonna be it for this video right here, guys. So I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.